how in the world did I get so fortunate to have you in my path? I always talk about you when I'm at the gym and youth come up to me or I'm in the sauna and somebody's saying, brother, what are you doing? What are you taking? What's your regiment, your fitness regimen?
Yeah.
And I say, Tim James. I say, Tim James, right? What these doctors couldn't tell me when they thought I might have MS, or it looks like you have prostate cancer, or we need to do a biopsy.
Yeah.
What was really happening for me is I had major digestive issues. I had candida.
Yeah, you did.
You know, you talk a lot. You taught me that the first and most important part is cleaning out the gut. There's 65 million people in this case survey that are challenged with abdominal pain, gut issues, digestive issues.
A lot.
Why is it so important to work at that first so that the supplements and the food can help that?
Well, being that I had what was called leaky gut syndrome, which about 90% of people are, and for the people that might be tuning in today,
90%.
Yeah, it's a lot, dude. It's a lot. It's some level. Yeah. So what leaky gut is, to explain it for those that aren't aware of what it is, because I wasn't, I didn't know any of this stuff. I was just trying to live my life and have fun and raise my kids and do this kind of stuff. So leaky gut syndrome is basically from the chemicals that are constantly coming in from the air we breathe and the water we drink and the food we eat and the poor food choices and the poor improper food combining and all this stuff. Your gut gets jacked up, right? And the stress. Stress is a big one. Stress is a gut killer.
I can't believe, I never would have thought that was even part of the equation.
It's a big part of the equation.
Which was a part of what was causing me.
Yes, it causes constriction. So anyway, back to leaky gut. What leaky gut is it's microscopic holes in the intestinal lining, like in your small intestine, and then undigested food particles and microbes slip into the bloodstream and they cause inflammation internally, what's called systemically inside of you. And then inflammation is the precursor to all disease. Right. And this is why a lot of women have thyroid issues, people get headaches, they get cancer, they get, whatever, skin issues like I did, gut issues. So we have to heal the gut. The gut is the driving engine for your health. So it's pretty simple. What we do is we teach people that to take care of your gut, right? We got to get it back into balance. And how we do that is to, number one, clean it. We want to get nice and clean. We want to do that gently. We want to hydrate it with lots of water. That's part of the cleaning process. And then we're going to recolonize it, seed it back up with some good probiotics. We use the spore-based, which don't die in the stomach acid, very critical, very important. And also with the prebiotics that comes with those probiotics to feed them and help them grow, right? And then the proper nutrients and all this stuff. And then we give our gut time to heal itself, right? So it's just like a car. I look at your body like a car. If it ain't running well, you've got a check body light on or check engine light, it's flashing red. You don't just keep driving it down the road, because if you don't take it into the shop, you're going to end up with a big repair bill, or it's going to leave you stranded on the side of the road and it's going to break down, and then you're screwed, right? And then you're in trouble. And that's what people are doing with their health, Steve. They're doing this every day. They're overweight like I was. Skin issues, gut issues, fatigue. They're not sleeping well. They have no energy when they come home after work. They can't even play with their kids. They can't play with their grandkids. They can't even bend over and pick up a pencil they dropped because they're so out of shape. And what's happened, these are check body lights. If you're on medications, that's a major check body light. Your body's saying, stop. You have to change your lifestyle. It's not a diet. It's a lifestyle. So this is what happens to people. So what we suggest is if you have a check body light, that you pause.
Love that.
We take the body into the shop, just like a car. You don't just put good fuel in it. You got to clean out the engine. You got to flush the transmission fluid and flush the engine, and new spark plugs, a new fuel filter, a new oil filter, new oil, new transmission oil. Then you put the good fuel in and it's going to run well. And then by God, get back in there and maintenance that sucker so you don't end up right back where you were. Because if it comes back the second time, usually when people have health challenges, it comes back with a vengeance. And sometimes the second or third time when you do this, if you do this yo-yo pattern, you're not going to bring yourself back. Yeah, so that's really important, just to take charge of your health, find some support, and just go for it, because you're worth it. And you need to start loving yourself. That's what we teach people.